when.
Good evening, fellow confessional followers. Tonight we have an interesting show after the new year, and we're going to share them with you, of course, Lee and myself, and Tyler in the background. And hopefully there'll be some good ones. I mean, I know that the holiday weekend, people did a lot of sinning, and there's going to be a lot to tell about it. So we're here to discuss them, review them, and not condemn them, but try to share some light on them. So thank you for joining
fuck them.
us.
They're going to hell.
Thank you.
In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. Step into the box. Tell Jimmy and Lee your sins.
I love that intro, man. I really do.
And look at your priestly collar.
Did you notice Jimmy has officially joined the pedo club? Welcome.
Yes, I actually went down to the Catholic
and did you say,
church
can
down
you
the
give
road.
me a pedo outfit? I'm looking for the pedo outfit.
I received the blessing from the priest himself. I went down there with this on.
Yeah.
And he looked at me and he says, "Are you new to our parish?" I said, "No, I'm not really new to your parish." I said, "But I do live in a neighborhood." I says, "I just threw this on because we do a confessional show as priest, and I don't want to be like a total phony." I said, "Could you please give me some blessings?" He told me to get down on my knee. I thought he was going to ask me to give him, a shiner, but I got a little nervous for a minute. But I got on my knee. And he threw some holy water on me, and he made the sign across.
That wasn't holy water, Jimmy. That wasn't holy water.
Never is.
And he said, "You're ordained. You're ordained." And I said, "Thank you, Father. I feel." So I walked out. I felt I felt really official. I had to do it.
And now if you do and if you do anything wrong now, Jimmy, you can't even get arrested. They'll just move you around the country to different locations.
Well, that's what I figured. Yeah, being that he did that with me, if anything happens, they move me to Illinois or Nebraska.
Yeah. Somewhere else you can just carry on priesting.
Somewhere where there's a lot of farm animals and young people. Yeah.
Children, cults.
I don't know why I'm laughing, but I am laughing.
Maybe I'll send you to like a kids deaf and dumb and blind school where they can't speak and turn you in,
Yeah, that probably would work. Yeah, definitely.
We're starting off going to hell already. Oh, fucking hell.
Well, there's plenty of old
2 minutes
ladies,
in.
2 minutes in and we're condemning the blind and dumb children.
No, we're not doing that. We're only kidding around. We're not like that. We're not like that.
Come on.
Never do.
We both have children, so we're only kidding around. So let's not get
And I'm sick of paying them off to keep quiet.
I'm gonna have a posse waiting out my door when the show's over with a rope and a stool, waiting to lynch me.
Well, speaking of our own confessions,
Salute.
Cardinal Priestley Lee, you could be the one that Jimmy might have if you
cares to share. I informed Tyler that Jimmy has a confession or to start the show off with.
What confession is that?
Concerning, remember you had to do your bowel screening test.
Oh, kit. Yeah. Right. I'm losing my mind, man. Yeah, so
we spoke about it for an hour. We spoke about it for an hour yesterday, laughing about it. Remember?
we did.
It was so long ago.
Slight lapse in judgment.
What happened, Tyler?
If you would confess your slight lapse in the call you made, slight error.
Well, it was just him not reading the instructions. Jimmy doesn't read instructions. So.
I don't. I'm very bad at that. I'm one of those guys when I go to Staples and I buy a desk or a chair, I don't read I just try to do it myself.
Yeah.
And after I start throwing the tools around and the chair legs and everything, then I go get the paper and I go, oh shit, that's the way it goes. I'm one of those guys. But yeah, that's exactly what I did. So what happened was I canceled the colonoscopy 3 times on the VA. And the last time I canceled, I went to go see my doctor, and she was new. She was a new doctor, and she's still in the Army. She's a helicopter pilot. She's an officer. She's a very smart lady, And make a long story short, when I went to go see her a few months back, I walk in the office and she says, "Are you James Pelletier?" I said, "Yes, I am." I thought she was going to say, "I see you on the podcast," but she didn't. She goes, I'm upset with you. I said, what? Why? Why are you upset with me? I just walked in here. First time I meet you. How could you be upset with me? I don't even know you. You know what I'm saying?
Get to know me first, then you really hate me.
She says, no. She says, I know the name. I said, you do? I says, how? For what? She says, you canceled the colonoscopy 3 times. I have friends down there, and they're very upset with you because you keep making appointments and you keep canceling the colonoscopy. I said, whoa, back up. I said, the first time I had COVID, I couldn't make it. Okay. Second time it was work was involved. All right. The third time I had a tooth pulled, I couldn't make it. I call up ahead of time, at least a day or two, so they could get another veteran in there. I don't leave them hanging. I don't call them the day of. You know what I mean? She said, well, I'm very disappointed. You know, she goes, we're going to make another appointment right now. This because I did like 2 of them already. And she goes, you're going to do it because I have to go. I have to leave. She was going to Iraq or something. And I want you. I don't let me down. You hear me? I says, I'm not going to let you down, Doc. No problem. I said, I'll go. I'll get the colonoscopy. No problem. Okay. So that's what happened. So anyway, I canceled the third one, but she's out of the country, so I didn't hear anything from her.
Now, say something happens to her in Iraq and she gets killed. You're going to feel very guilty that you let her down.
Yeah, I'm going to feel bad. I am. She was a very nice lady.
Mm-hmm.
And then, and the other thing too is, knock on wood, she says to me, she goes, I can't believe a guy at your age. She goes, you're on no medication at all, nothing. I'm looking at your chart. You're on nothing. I said, no, I'm not. I said, what, you wishing I'm on something? I said, I'm on nothing. She says, that's pretty good. She goes, I know a lot of veterans coming here younger than you. They're on a ton of pills. I said, well, I'm not. Let's stop talking about it. Okay. Please. You know what I mean? So she made the other schedule. I didn't go. So that it really pissed at me. So what happened? They sent me this freaking home shit kit. Okay. So I got it. They got fed up with me. They're like, you know what? Let him test his own shit. We're sick of this guy. So I'm pissed off. I get the kit in the mail and I got a little insulted. I'll be honest with you. I'm like, you know what? I can't believe this son of a bitch sent me a kit. They didn't even call me up to see if I want to reschedule another colonoscopy. They sent me the freaking test kit. I said, I'm a little insulted with this. It's kind of like a slap in the face. But anyway, I said, you know what? I said, freak it, man. I'm just gonna do it, get it over. So I took the tube out of the paper bag, and it says you got to put the stool in there. So everybody's saying. So I sat on the toilet. I put a paper towel down there, and I took a nice flop, and I said, okay. And I went in the toilet. I grabbed it, and I started to shove it in I was trying to shove it in the tube. I was trying to pack it in that little, and I was going all over my hands, all over the tube. I couldn't even see the date. I wrote
little plastic tube.
I was trying to stick it all. I was trying to stick it all in there. I go, I said, this is what people do for no wonder why nobody wants to do a home kit. I said, this is disgusting, right? And then
how much shit did you get over your fingers?
I had to use a brush and dawn. I had to do the whole thing. So I was upset because I was trying to shove the feces in the little thing there, and then Lee calls me up. I couldn't do it, so I washed it all out. I recapped it. Right, there was a little bit of water in there, but it's toilet water. I had to wash it. I couldn't do it. I said, I can't do this. I'm gonna have to call him up and tell him I can't do this. You know what I mean? So I cleaned it out. I don't know why I cleaned it. I should screw it out, but I cleaned it all out. I capped it. I don't know why, but I put it on the side. And then me and Lee called each other the other day, and we were talking about everything, and I said, Lee, I did that home kit thing, that fucking thing. I said, hey, he says, how'd you do it? I said, I shoved shit in the He goes, no, man. He said, they give you a little stick. You're supposed to poke the poop with it, and then you stick it in the tube, and there's liquid in there. And I guess Lee said, shake it up and you cap it, and put the date on it, and you wrap it up and send it back. I didn't know that. So he said, look at the tube. Is there water in there? So I grabbed the tube. I knew I washed it out already. And I'm looking. I go, yeah, there is the water in there. So he goes, yeah, it's toilet water. I said, oh, yeah, probably you're right. That's what it is. He's like, how the hell did you do that? I said, that's disgusting. I said, I know. He said, how long did it take to clean your hands? I said, I don't know, man, half hour, 45 minutes.
That's what I said. I said, shit and a dirty pussy on your fingers takes days to get off. You need lemon.
I had it all over. Lee, I had it all over. I had it on my hands. I had it on the toilet paper. I had it on the seat. I felt like a real old man. Like an old man goes to the bathroom, and then after he leaves the bathroom, you go in.
You got company. Like a little rectangle. It's a rectangle tube with a thin opening. How the hell could you try for your shit into that?
Well, I took the turd out of the toilet, and then I shoved it in head first. I figured I'd get some in there. Yeah, and then once I started doing that, I realized I wasn't getting too much in there. I dropped the shit back in the toilet, and I was trying to, like, pack it in the little hole there. You know what I mean? I used a Q-tip. I was like a cannon. I was doing all that. And
like you're packing one of the old muskets. You like,
yeah, I actually took a Q-tip. I was packing like a 1700 cannon and shit. I don't know. It was all over the place, man. I mean, you ever have a company at your house on a holiday and some old man uses your bathroom? He comes up to you and says, "Hey, Jimmy, can I use the bathroom?" I said, "Yes, right over in that hole." Yeah. And he goes and he's in here for like an hour. So I knock on the door. You okay? Yeah, I'm coming out. And then he finally comes out. And I go, let me go see what he did. I go in there and there's shit all over my toilet, on the wall, on the floor.
It's like someone let off a grenade inside a burrito in your toilet.
Yeah, because he was like 85. He was, I'm not saying anything bad. I'm going to be there one day. Maybe. I don't know. I probably won't make it to 85. But, anyway, he got it all over the place, man. It was so bad. It was in the bolts, in the back of when you pick the seat up, the hinges in the back. It was in the hinges, man. I couldn't even get it out. I couldn't get it out of the hinges. I had to take the freaking toilet seat off the next day, wash everything down, and go to Home Depot and get another toilet seat. I had to change the toilet seat from this man with his feces all over my bolts and nuts and my toilet seat. It was horrible.
We're gonna get all kinds of poop confessions now.
No, Jimmy.
So
now anyway, Jimmy's got to get another test kit.
I did. I went to the VA right after work. I got off early. I shot down there. They gave me another kit, and then I came home and I remember what Lee said, and I read the directions and I did everything properly. Yeah, I poked. I took a big poop. So they give you this paper. You put it on the top of the water.
Yeah.
But I eat a lot, so my poop was so big it hit the water and it sank with the paper and everything. Right. So I was like, how am I gonna do now? You know what I mean? So I had to like get a paper towel and I had to like kind of pull the poop up, where it was like a dolphin, like a whale,
I'm surprised you didn't just get the kitchen tongs and pull it out with the tongs.
I thought about it. I was gonna get the old salad ones, but like when a whale, beaches up on the sand. That's what I did. I grabbed it with a paper towel and I pulled the dirt up, looked like a whale beaching up on the sand, and then I was poking it, like that, getting the knife. And then I was looking at it. I was like looking at my own stool, I'm like, what the hell is that? What the hell is that? I said, so I started analyzing. I was getting nuts. I'm picking through my own poop. I said, what's that rock-looking thing?
Yeah.
What the hell is that? I said,
is that like a cancer?
Yeah, I don't know what it was. I said, that came out of me. I said, what the hell did I eat last night? I was analyzing. I found that was a piece of broccoli. I was like, you know what? I said, I got to stop doing this.
Jimmy's like, hold on, let me just check. Jimmy's like, let me check what that is. Hold on, let me just check.
That's exactly what I did. I took it out with the.
That was the broccoli. This is Jimmy's got the poo on the plate. He's like, what's that? I don't remember that. What's that?
No.
Oh, that was the peanuts I had. That was the peanuts.
Lee, you're not far from the truth, man. That's what I was doing. I was picking through because now I'm freaking out because I'm taking this test. I don't know if I got cancer, tapeworm, I'm dying. I don't know. So now I'm picking through.
Is that my bowel lining coming out? What is it?
Yeah, is that my bowel line? Is that part of my intestines coming out?
Licking it. You didn't lick it, did you? Oh.
Here we go.
You can't answer that question.
Am I back? Am I back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Lick it? Yes, that's my brother called me. So anyway, make a long story short, man. I said, you know what? I can't do this to myself, man. I just flushed it. I capped the little thing. I put it in the little absorbing the towel, whatever they give you. I taped it. I put it in the little high hazardous bag. I put it in the envelope, and I went and I mailed it off.
Now, after the time you spent with this poo, caressing it, looking at it, and that.
Yeah, I'm gonna have
when you flushed it, was it a sad moment to see it go? After spending so much quality time,
I felt like I had some sort of a relationship with the turd.
Yeah,
because I was with it so long.
It's like saying goodbye to your friend.
It was like a family member. I was with it for a long time. I was, going through it and checking stuff out, making sure he was okay. It was like it was alive. I was like, "Are you okay?" What is it?
Yeah, it's like flushing your dead goldfish. Remember when you flush your dead goldfish down the toilet? You'd be all emotional.
I said, there's a piece of corn. I says, "Right, you got to stop eating corn. It don't digest, brother." I said,
next time I go to Jimmy's house, he's going to have a fish bowl in the kitchen with a turd just floating in it. That's his pet.
Oh my God! Anyway, anyway. I'm sorry. I know it's a disgusting conversation, but I just had to get it out of my. You guys brought it up, and I had to get it out. I had a hard time.
All these teaches people is read the instructions.
Yeah. The bottom line is, if you ever have to get a home stool kit, test kit, read the directions. It's not really that hard. I'm just one of those stubborn Italians. I don't like directions, man. I don't like anybody telling me.
I get it. So, it's fun to try to just do it on your own the first try.
I just figured, you know what? They said put the stool in the tube. So I figured that's self-explanatory. Grab the stool and shove it into the tube. That's what I figured, but it wasn't working out. I don't know why I didn't put on gloves either, because I'm out of my mind.
Yeah.
And I was feeling sorry for that.
Jimmy.
I was thinking
Jimmy,
about
it's
the
a
poor
part of
bastard.
you. It's like your child.
It is
like
a part of me.
gave
You
birth.
got to understand something, man. With the gross thing about it, I don't know about other people out there, and that's inside your body. When that thing came out, and I was smelling it and looking at it, and I was like, "This thing is inside you, man. This is horrible."
Like you gave birth, Jimmy. It's like you gave birth.
Yeah, it's like I gave birth to like a Freddy Krueger or something.
Child.
Yeah,
This was your
it was
child.
it was bad. It was I finally, and then I was thinking about the poor guy at the VA. Because when I was first shoving it in the tube, I was thinking about the guy at the VA. So when this poor guy gets this and he opens up this bag, I said, I hope he's got like a gas mask on and goggles or something, because this thing is pretty bad. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's the story right there, man. With the
Very good.
I'll probably never meet anybody again in my life.
Like every time anyone meets Jimmy now, they're going to be like, "Which hand did you use before?"
Yeah. Well, I used both, because I did that, and I was poking it with the other thing. I was, dissecting it. Oh my God, it was good. Thank God I lived.
Jimmy, you need to go and give a semen sample. That'd be a funny story. That should be your next one.
Why, they actually do that?
I think they can test your semen. You go to the hospital. They put you in a little room with a cup that you jerk off into. That would be a funny story for you, Jimmy.
So what are they checking to see if your semen's live? If it's
like if you can have babies and that.
Yeah. Fertility clinic would test it. I saw it on the Steve Brule show. They even had a machine, at least in the show. I don't know if it's real.
Yeah.
Did it have?
It was hilarious.
With porn.
They give you porn. I think they give you porn or something that day, or magazines.
All kinds. Yeah. Gay, straight, furry.
Imagine when you come out there, when you walk out the room, everyone knows what you've been doing in there. That's
and they look at the magazine that you chose.
Yeah.
How did it work out, Mr. Pletcher? Very, very good. I said, very good. Yeah.
See, you've only got like a little drop down. Jimmy would miss the container, hit the wall, and then he'd be like, "Oh, I only get a little drop in there."
I don't know about these days about hitting the wall, Lee, but yeah, it is possible. If it's a good porno.
Mr. Pletcher, we just got powder in here. What's wrong?
Yeah, right. It's dead. Yeah, that's all right. I'm that age now where I don't really want children anymore.
The tadpoles have lost their tails.
Yeah, they're blind. They don't even know which way to swim. They're talking to each other. They're swim. Yo, the egg is that way, bro. Oh, all right,
You're at that age now. If you have a child that's coming out a few chromosomes short.
yeah, probably 10 or 20. How many chromosomes are there? I don't even know.
I don't know. Comes out like Cro-Magnon man again.
Oh my God. Anyway,
well,
sorry about that story. Lee brought it out.
It's gross, but entertaining. And perhaps we'll hear some other gross stuff. In the confession booth tonight, we have 4 fresh confessions. And I didn't read these yet, so here we go. You ready?
I can't hear you over the organ.
Well, how's the organ? Is
it's a nice touch.
The organ play is very loud.
Is she a little loud tonight?
Yeah, she's very on it. She's very on it tonight.
It's good. Right.
Thank you, Darcy, on the organ. Thank you.
Darcy was in her feels. All right. Hi, Jimmy Lee. I want to confess. I'm 23 years old, almost 24, and I've never had sex.
The baby.
Oh.
Yep. 24, almost 24, never had sex.
Oh.
I think you need a short story to better understand my situation. When I was 15, I started going to the gym and liked it so much. At 17, I competed for the first time in bodybuilding, and I became addicted at 18. Oh. I decided to take the whole bodybuilding thing seriously. I even used steroids, but at the same time, I had a poorly paid job. And with the gear, the food, the gym, and the rest of the things, money was at the limit. And I decided not to make a girlfriend, of course, because I had other reasons. I was afraid that he wouldn't support me because I'm crazy. English might not be the first language here. The whole thing with gear and eating a lot, discipline is not very well seen by normal people. In recent years, I tried to improve my life. I gave up bodybuilding at almost 21 years old. I still go to the gym, but I lost 20 kilograms of muscle. Still look good, no longer use gear. In recent years, I worked, found a better job. I'm going to college where there's lots of girls, and for about a year, I've been wanting to go through this phase with girls. But so far, I haven't had much success. But I haven't tried too hard either. But I'm trying. Yesterday on the train, a girl didn't have money for the ticket, and I paid her. Then she had to send me money by bank transfer. This is getting weird. Then she sent me money by bank transfer, and she did it, but that she needed my phone number, so she had a number in case of anything. You might have just got scammed. Today, a girl at the gym asked my Instagram. I didn't have Instagram. I gave her my phone number, wondering if something would follow. I would also like to add that I went on dates before and kissed a girl, but that's about it. I don't know exactly what to write. For more details, you can ask me questions during the show, and I will answer. I think that this topic would help many people, including me. I want to keep you informed about everything and see how the situation unfolds, how I solve it. Thanks, guys. Sorry that I didn't sin.
Wow.
I don't know about you, Lee, but I'm very confused with that story.
I'm not confused at all. He's a gay broke guy. He's broke. He's got no money. Gay.
I got you.
That's what I got from that.
Well, I don't know, Tyler. I mean, back up.
How can you be that young?
Guy?
How can you be that young? How can you be that young? Training, going to a gym, and he said he started steroids young, so he's taking testosterone. He must have been horny and stuff. So why wouldn't he have had sex, taken all the gear and putting muscle on? It's like you would have had time for a girl. It's not like he turned professional, and then he's like, I gave up my bodybuilding thing. Yeah, he did it for a couple of years, for fuck's sake. It wasn't like he did it for 25 years, 30 years. It's like,
yeah, he's a baby.
Yeah.
I understand what you're saying, but I'm still a little confused. Like he ended up on a train. They couldn't buy the ticket. The girl wanted his phone number in case something went wrong.
Weird, didn't it?
I started bouncing around all over the place. Like I was trying to follow. He was on the train. The conductor came by.
He's trying to provide examples of his.
How did he sign off on the email? Did he sign off son of Sam 2.0?
No, there's no signature, of course.
No Hillside Strangler calling card or something. I think we've got a bit of a serial killer in the makings here in this one.
He did say something a serial killer would say. I'm sorry, I didn't sin.
Not yet.
Yeah,
not yet.
He'll be back. So I'm thinking that
he's like a young Jack the Ripper.
I want to give him a little advice.
On a train, a girl did have money for the ticket, and I paid her. Then she had to send me money by bank transfer, and she did for that.
I can feel the anger and all this pent up in him. He's going to be like Jack the Ripper and go out and kill women and cut their uteruses out and slice their breasts off.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Some guys struggle to talk with women, to women.
Well, I go back to my original thing. Then he's broken gay.
Straight guys can struggle to talk. He's shy.
He can't be shy. He's going to the gym. He's liking his body. He's building his muscles. So he's got some sort of
some esteem.
Whatever. Yeah, something there. So
we got to back up for Jimmy.
He's from Europe because he measured kilograms. So he's not from the United States. He's from Europe somewhere.
That was very deductive.
Huh?
Or Australia.
Very deductive.
He could be from Australia. We have kilograms.
You mean very observant?
Like a detective.
It was deductive. You're like a detective.
Oh, okay. So anyway, make a long story short, my advice to the guy is to, I got a little confused with the girl had enough money for the ticket, so I gave her the money, and then she said she was going to call me. And
why made a money?
I figured that part out. It's like he needed like some money exchange for a ticket, and then like he didn't have Cash App because he's weird. She was like, I can bank transfer you. It sounds like it was just a weird misconnection with a woman.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, let's not assume it was a woman, please. We don't know the pronouns, and we don't know.
He said she in.
But he might have just assumed it was a she. We can't go just willy-nilly now. Being in the new year, we just can't assume someone's identity now, Tyler. Wake up.
All right.
This is 2024.
My suggestion to this guy is just stay in the gym and stay off the trains.
Keep your head down.
Keep your head down.
Stop the bodybuilding. He said he stopped the bodybuilding.
Forget about bodybuilding. Get that dream out of your head. If you want to work out to stay in a little bit of shape, do that. I said, and forget about
go to the brothel. And go to the brothel.
And go to the brothel. You're better off. Exactly.
Should he go on like a dating?
You don't have to ask any questions. Just dive in there, do your thing, and leave.
Yeah. By the sounds of him and the phone number and the bank transfer, he's very wary of phones, and that's.
Not going to be on
I think dating apps is going to be very. They're going to make him nervous. So maybe he could try Grindr or something.
Perfect.
Jesus Christ.
They'll welcome him there.
Anyway, he didn't. I don't think he's in this confession. He didn't sin, so we can't say anything about that. So, kudos to you, and thank you for not sinning.
At the moment, he's just like a lost soul.
Yeah, he wanted advice, like that's more anything. He's like people that aren't getting. He's like, I want to get laid, but it's like, what do you guys? What's your elevator pitch for how he can get laid? You need to talk to women.
Go to a bar and hang out and look around. You see somebody who looks lonely.
Go to Home Depot, some soft rope, a bit of duct tape, and a bit of chloroform.
Yeah, make sure you got a nice beat up van with no windows.
Yeah. Go do some cardio through a park late one night. Maybe you'll find the right girl walking through the park in the opposite direction.
Yeah, exactly. Just keep getting hot dogs at the hot dog booth in front of the Home Depot.
Yeah.
Hey, how are you?
All you need is that one little. All you need, like you see a group of girls like seagulls. All you need is that one girl who's super drunk who goes, I can walk home by myself. And once she leaves the pack, she's all yours. Once she leaves the pack, you swoop in and take her.
Oh, God. Lee,
so there go.
We're not being very priestly. This is very bad advice that we're giving this gentleman. This poor guy, we might actually create a stalker killer series. Yeah, we got to be careful what we say because he might be taking us seriously. He's going to go buy a van now and some chloroform and some rigs, and he's going to hit the road.
And when they capture him, he's going to have a manifesto, and it's going to say, "I was told to do this by the confessional show."
Yeah, right. And they're going to think he's crazy. They're going to go, "Yeah, sure, right. You watched the confessional show. Sure, you did. Get in the car."
And then they're going to watch this show. And they're going to see us telling him what to do.
We're going to get in trouble for that, man.
Hold on. In case he is watching, also then try and get a little bit of property in the country, buy a few pigs, and when you're finished with her, really chop her up because the pigs can get rid of the evidence.
Oh my God! Or either that, or just do like the movie Fargo. Yeah. I'm sure he lives somewhere in the rural area. Just find a wood chipper and do your thing.
Yeah. Oh my God! And still feed it to the pigs, or take your wood chipper out on a little boat somewhere far out and just.
Put the wood chipper on the back of a boat and head out to the water. Just turn it on, Should be instant chum for the sharks and the fish.
Yeah.
We're terrible, Lee. We're terrible.
Hope we help.
This is supposed to be the
put
new
that
year.
Shirt on, Jimmy. Everything you put that shirt on, the devil come out.
We're supposed to be helping people here. This is the new year.
She has my number in case of anything. That doesn't sound like someone that's gonna get laid.
No, that doesn't.
She has my number in case of anything.
In case of what?
I know what, dude.
The train ticket was bad.
I know it's kind of awkward. She's not going to follow up with that.
Well, she might need a picture hung. She might need a picture hung in a house, and she might need something done.
I would like to add that I went on dates before and kissed a girl, and that's it.
It's the same guy.
Yeah. I'm just rereading. We're just going over the finer details again.
We're really psychoanalyzing him now. He went on a few dates, but he's only kissed a girl. And then when he kissed her, you know what he felt? He felt pure disgust and hatred for women because his mother was a prostitute, and she would go and lock him in the room at night, and he would hear the women taking advantage of his mother, and then his mother would say, "Get back to your room, you little bastard," and whip him. And ever since then, he had this deep down hatred for women, and it's coming out.
Oh my God! Tyler, he's doing like me with the guys on the bench. He's filling in all the blanks.
Yeah, he's filling in a little bit.
I was filling in
a little bit.
Really,
I saw the mother abusing him.
Listen,
filling in the blanks.
Lee, let's touch on that a little bit. The guy might have had some problems when he was growing up. His mom might have did some messed up things.
And that's why he's having this relationship problem with women. He can't relate, or when he gets near him, he has this fear, or it's like a love. It's a love-hate thing where he wants to be loved, but he also wants to strangle the shit out of him. So it's like this, where do I go? He's at that point. He's at that crossroad. Does he?
This is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking his mother tied him up, his hands behind his back, threw him under the staircase.
Oh my God!
And then her boyfriend, she sent her boyfriend in the closet, and he had his way with him. And now he has a resentment against men and women. And then so now as he grew up, and with the boyfriend repeatedly sexually offended him while he was tied up under the closet. As he grew up, he became
and then the boyfriend would take his hands, the young kid's tied up hands, and shove them into mother, and while the mother was getting off on that.
We're going downhill now, man. Yeah, I was thinking more on the.
This is why he hates both. He hates both men.
The guy took his schlonz out and was slamming it in the closet door, for shits and giggles.
No, it was more than that, Jimmy. It was more than that. It's like started from a baby when she used to powder his nappy and change him. She used to give him a little change in the nappy. That's where
Tyler, I think I don't know, man. I think something's happening to Lee. I think.
You keep her off the rails? You're kidding.
Something is happening with him. He's getting, because he became a priest and ordained, the demons are attacking him more because he's leaning more towards God. That's what usually happens.
They're trying to pull me back to the dark
he's infecting us, because now I'm talking about this poor man. I don't even know. He's getting his slot slammed in the closet door over and over. After he was sexually abused by the mother's boyfriend. We got to stop, Lee. We got to stop. The poor guy's probably gonna fucking hang himself. We got to lay off the guy. All right, he's probably home right now with the revolver.
And the thing is too, when he hangs himself and he's hanging there, the mother and the boyfriend are going to come in and suck him off while he's hanging from the ceiling.
Whoa, okay, David.
Like a pinata. Like a pinata.
Like a pinata? What kind of pinatas are you playing with?
A sexual pinata.
A sexual pinata.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
It's like pin the tail on the
Please
donkey.
Stop.
Pin the tail on the donkey. Put the pecker in the hole.
Lee, stop. Oh
so,
my God.
Do you have any childhood traumas, or are you just shy? Let us know.
Lord, forgive Lee. Forgive Lee, Lord. Forgive him tonight. He's losing
the devil's trying to drag me back down, Jimmy. The devil's trying to drag me back.
And with that, you hear that?
He's dragging us down too.
I really hope we help that guy. So thank you.
Oh my God! I don't think we helped at all. Oh no!
Of course we did. We're licensed professionals. We're licensed professionals.
This guy is probably so sorry he even wrote in.
Heap of garbage.
He's probably so sorry he wrote in. It's the worst thing he ever did.
It's a good thing we're licensed clinical psychologists.
Oh hey, we got a follow-up.
Oh my God! Oh, he's listening. Oh no, we're not live.
No, we're not live. We'll have hopefully, I hope we have a follow-up for that, because I'm going to be concerned otherwise.
I'm sweating, man. I'm laughing spot over here.
Oh my God!
Yeah, that's the fires of hell. That's the fires of hell coming up.
We got to change the name of this show, man.
The fire of hell.
Yeah, this has got to be the Confessions from Hell. You know what I'm saying?
For real. That's a good. That makes sense. All right, this is a follow-up. Do you guys remember? Do you recall?
Tyler, you better do a little editing here. Some of it got a little hardcore.
I know. I don't think we can air that. That was.
You got the pinata part. Maybe you should cut that out, because the poor guy is hanging there.
That's the best part. That's the best part. You leave that in. I want people to see how my mind works. Leave that in, because if I ever kill someone and I plead insanity, this video is going to prove I'm fucking insane. So you leave it.
You ain't kidding, man. That's fucking proof right there.
My attorney's going to go. My attorney's going to go. Look, Your Honor. Look at him. Do you think that's fucking normal?
Maybe the part under the closet, the closet under the staircase. Maybe cut that out. You know what I mean? The poor guy getting abused by the mother's boyfriend.
He'd be like, Your Honor,
leave that
look
out.
at the advice he gives, Your Honor. Do you think that's normal? My client, it's not normal.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna have to consider take a beat on that one and consider cutting some of that shit. That
No,
got
you won't.
very
You leave
hardcore.
it how it is. The fans
I'm
need to hear
laughing so
the
hard,
truth.
It
I think my
checked
collar's
all the
falling
no
off.
boxes
Oh my
for
God.
as far as
I
our
gotta stop laughing.
as far as our appetizers are concerned.
Oh my God, I gotta stop laughing.
Okay.
Oh, my
Anyways,
collar's falling. I'm laughing so hard, my collar's falling off.
Priests aren't supposed to laugh or talk about
The
stuff.
devil's ripped your collar off, Jim.
Tyler, we're not laughing. We're not laughing, Tyler.
We're helping.
We're being how do you say hysterical from shock. You know, we're in
Look at his
shock.
collar. He just can't get that collar right.
It's falling off. I'm laughing so hard, it's falling off.
The devil.
I give up, man.
The devil works in mysterious ways.
Listen, this is what I'm going to do this week. I promise. I'm going to get a black turtleneck sweater. Hear me? And then I'm going to take my blade and I'm going to cut 2 little slits in the neck there, and I'm going to slide this thing right in there. This way I can pull.
Would they cut the slits on the neck while you're wearing it?
No, I'll do that before, and then I can just pull it over my head, and now I'll have the thing there.
Oh, that'd be perfect.
Yeah,
perfect.
That's what I'm going to do. This is ridiculous. Look at this.
That looks good. Where you're sitting, it looks good in the light. Looks good.
Looks perfect.
Thank you.
All right, are you ready?
Yes, we're ready to help somebody else.
I hear someone in the confession booth. It's a return visitor. This is a follow-up from, you remember the story? We were like, what are you doing with this girl? You said she can like do the thing with the golf balls through a fire hose, but he was more into the family than her, and they had a lot of money, and they were taking him on was it sports?
Wait, did we hear from this guy before?
Yeah.
Yep.
So he's following up. So that the girl in the family situation. He cut
what
ties
happened, what happened with the golf ball?
He was saying she could suck a golf ball through a garden hose, was the way he put it. But he didn't really have much else to write to. He said she was nice, but he wasn't really clearly wasn't. He's like, I don't know, should I just like marry her or like should I break up? And we said,
where we said that if you're not into each other, you don't get married. If you're not into each other, it's a big mistake. I remember.
Right. He heeded the advice. He heeded the fatherly advice.
He did. See, people do listen to us, Jimmy.
Oh, so wait a minute.
Yeah.
Back up a minute. You're saying that he heeded our advice?
Yeah, watch out. There's ripple effects to, all these.
Ladies and gentlemen of the audience, do you see what just
the power
happened?
we have?
You see?
Don't let it go to your head.
We change lives here.
You haven't even heard what happened yet.
Well, we know that first confession today.
It sounds bad. I just.
Wait a minute, there's more? I thought you said the guy took advice.
No,
I'm talking about the one who first
confessed.
I'm talking about the first guy, the first confession today. We won't be getting a follow-up from him.
Oh,
wait a minute. Tyler, I'm confused now. You just said that the guy took advice and he ran for the hills.
No. Yeah, because we told him to. We said if you're not really into it, it's a mistake to marry someone you're not really in love with. You can like the family can have money, but if you're not really into it, it's making a big mistake getting married. Remember?
Right. I'm gonna keep reading now.
So is this the same guy?
Yeah, shut up, Jimmy.
That guy. Yeah. Okay. Followed up. That's him. He's talking again now. He's in the booth. He's talking to you.
Where's the organ?
So I cut ties with her, but she didn't seem very upset. I thought that was kind of odd as I was leaving. She said, I wish we did this sooner. I said, yeah, I know. I felt the same way. She says, no, I've been talking with Nick, which was her ex. Boom. Our entire relationship. She must have been an amazing poker player. She had me fooled with her poker face. Being with her family felt like a movie. Everyone was so nice and normal. My dad's an alcoholic. Family life is basically non-existent, which is no excuse for what I was doing. But all right, so he really was, it was nice to have a coherent family situation going on. Everyone's, buddy and good food and love.
But his family was not a good family. If his dad had been alcoholic, he found solace in her family, but he was more into her family, I remember, than actually her.
Yeah, that's what he was attracted
seems like
to.
her ex was more into her than he was also.
Yeah, that's what attracted him. What attracted him was the family life that he didn't have. Wasn't necessarily the girl. That was still in contact with her ex-boyfriend, when she's a piece of shit as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah. Because
she was leading the poor guy on. He was enjoying the family. Maybe he didn't feel 100% about it. Maybe she would have grew on him eventually. But in the meantime, she was with Nick all this time, which is so he made the right move, man. He
been talking.
He jetted on her. You know what? You're better off on your own, man. Don't worry about it.
Here's how he
now,
ended it.
now he's back at home with the alcoholic father.
That's okay. You know what? Because that situation is even worse. She's a snake in the grass.
There's more. There's more, Jimmy. There's more.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Tyler.
It's okay. He said, so in the end, maybe I dodged a bullet with the family. Her dad texted me saying I can come over anytime and just hang out with him and smoke cigars. I think I just closed this chapter.
Oh,
the father liked him. He probably saw he was, a nice kid, and and the father liked him. That's why they, But the father didn't know about Nick.
His father's an alcoholic, so this girl's father's almost like the father he never had. So he still wants to maybe have that bond with the girl's father.
Yes.
Because if he goes home to his alcoholic father, he's going to hog tie him under the stairs.
Oh my God, dude.
So
Here he goes filling in the blanks again.
His father's going to make him go down to the bottle shop, buy all the alcohol. He's got to sit there, feed it to his father. His father's going to take the bottles and sexually abuse him with the bottles. So now he's found a new father.
Well, you're out of control. The demons have reached full throttle.
Yeah, they must have got him during the night.
Where's the
Pope? It must be this cucumber, spinach, kale drink I'm drinking.
I told you.
It's brought new enlightenment to my mind.
It sprouted some new brain cells, but they went the wrong way.
I need to switch it. I see settlement.
Wait a minute. So, anyway, our advice to this gentleman is that he made the right move, even though he doesn't have his own family life, and he was kind of attracted to the family life of his so-called girlfriend who was cheating on him with Nick the whole time. So in the end, he made the right move. He did. Maybe he suspected that she was with Nick, and that's why he didn't feel 100% about her, because somehow he felt that he was, she was cheating on him and not being true to him, and maybe his body sensed it, and that's why he never really dove in both feet. But he liked the family, so he made the right move. I think he did the right thing. Man.
I think it's good though, because maybe I'm not sure what they're into, but the girl's father, because the girl's father texted and said we can still hang out. So maybe I don't know if they like golf. He can go golf or with the father, or go have a beer, or maybe go to some sort of match, football or fucking tennis or whatever they want to do.
MMA
Go fishing, fishing or whatever. Next, we're going to get a thing saying how the father's left his wife and the boy and the father are now dating and they've found love.
I know. It's like, isn't that kind of weird? I guess I can see
like on Golden Pond.
I think
I'd probably bail. I don't think I'd stay. I don't think I'd hang around with pops after I leave the girl. Especially they're not married. They didn't get married or anything.
Yeah, but Tyler, he doesn't have
he wants a father figure.
You need one?
Yeah, so you know what? If anything, out of all the chaos and the bullshit and the lies and the snake in the grass bitch that she is, it ended up good because he became friends with the father, and he could go, like Lee said, go fishing, go to an MMA match together, boxing, go to a movie.
And the father's the closet homosexual.
Yeah, they're gonna end up.
Maybe it'll work out for him. I take that off the.
And that'd be the best thing ever, because then the girl will have to see her father dating her ex that she cheated on.
Really?
Nothing spells revenge like that.
That showed her. Calm as a bitch, man. Calm as a bitch.
Yeah. And then they're going to get married, so her ex that she cheated on will be her stepfather.
So I'd like to say something to his girlfriend.
I
would like to say that you're a lying, cheating bitch. And you should have never led the guy on because he didn't know. It's one thing if you knew and you were with the girl and you knew she was with the ex-boyfriend, but you accepted that, you did that. But in this case, he was legitimately dating her, had no idea about Nick. Yeah. She was doing that the whole time. She's a piece of shit. And I want to let her know that. So maybe he can cut this clip out of the confessional show and send it to her.
And I want to say something to her. I want to say something to her too. Whoever her name is. I hope you and Nick are happy together. You have a great life together, you horse, slut, cunt, mole. And I want you and Nick to just enjoy yourselves. Go out to the country, go for a nice drive, and hit that piece of black ice. Hit that piece of black ice, and have the car slide off the road. Hit a tree where you and Nick are stuck between the tree and the guardrail, and the car catches fire, and you can't get out, and you're burning to death. And your father and your ex-boyfriend are on a fishing trip. They come driving by, and they go, "There's my slut ex-girlfriend. Oh, that's my slut daughter. burn
And my
bits and
slut
burn,
daughter.
and they get their s'mores out and they cook their marshmallows over the burning body.
Oh yeah, that's my slut daughter.
Oh my God, Lee, how do you sleep at night, brother? I really want to know. I mean,
Where's the Pope?
Lots of Valium. Lots of Valium.
You missed your call. You could have made these horror movies, man. You could have wrote the scripts.
For real, you're writing A24 movies left and right.
Yeah, he's very good. He's
I forgot the bit too while they're cooking their s'mores. The
I want to watch
ex-boyfriend looks
the movie.
down. The ex-boyfriend looks down on the road and sees the ex-girlfriend slut's amputated arm. And as she's burning, he takes her amputated arm and beats her around the head with it.
Oh my God!
Where's the
I tell you,
Pope?
everything he's saying is equivalent to the movie "The Hills Have Eyes." It's a great concept. I love the script, man. It's very good, very good.
I'll shoot it.
I could be like another Eli Roth, couldn't I? I could be like another Eli Roth.
We should make a movie. You know that? Me and Lee should get together, write a script, and we should have time. We should make some kind of a beef. You know what? Fuck Hollywood. We'll do our own little script and put it on.
Well, you know what? I am working on one. It's called The Silent Dagger. It's my grandpa wrote a murder mystery erotica thriller. It's like a bad detective sleazy novel, and I'm making it a movie.
Or we can turn that into something graphic horror.
Do you have actors, Tyler?
Oh, it's not horror. Yeah, I got most of the cast, but there's spots. You guys want to?
You didn't ask us.
Well, you got to get Lee and me in there. You got, maybe as priests along the way somewhere, maybe in the church or outside the church.
We're the priests. We're the priests when they come to confession. They sit there and we take the dagger and shove it through the confession booth right into their fucking head.
No, then he opens up the door to run out of the booth from you, and I'm standing on the outside with a blowtorch.
Oh man!
Oh my God!
And then as I slit his neck, I'm drowning him in the holy water. Yeah.
I tell you, I don't know.
That could be a whole horror right there.
Is this the foretelling of our new season and for the new year? We're bad. We're very bad. Yeah, I like it though, but we're bad.
Can you start playing the Michael Jackson bad clip? Who's bad?
Oh my God! My cheeks are killing me from laughing.
Oh, you're just having a gay old time.
So it can't be wrong then. If it's bringing joy and laughter to people, how can it be wrong? If this is wrong, then I don't want to be right.
Perfect logic.
It's bringing laughter to me.
If I like it, how could it be bad?
Exactly. Yeah. Even Jeffrey Dahmer said that when
it's so bad, it's good.
Yeah, even Jeffrey Dahmer said that when he was drilling holes into people's heads to make them zombies, pouring the acid in there. He goes, "This brings me enjoyment. How can it be wrong?
How can it be bad?" Messed up.
Yeah.
That guy in Germany said that as he loaded everyone onto the trains. How can this be wrong? It's bringing me joy.
Okay. We're going to hop back in the confession booth.
Hey, this is like when Lee saved my life. So hold on, Lee. Tyler, hold on. You don't understand something. I was just saying this a short while ago that, we change lives here, okay? We help people.
We change them. We end them.
This is what the show's
we bring
about.
People together to have babies. We do it all. We do it all.
Listen, when the other day when I was suicidal, I was ready to drive the Jeep into the lake. Lee FaceTimed me the last minute, and I was sitting in the car. I had it in drive, and I was about to go. And Lee popped
and I said, "Do it, Jimmy. Don't be a pussy. Do it, Jimmy."
And then I was like, "Wait a minute, I'm not a pussy. I'm not." I said, anyway, we were talking and laughing, and before you know it, I put the car in park, and I didn't want to do it anymore.
Yeah, you put it in neutral and it started rolling in. You couldn't stop it.
So Lee saved my life. So that's what the show's all about. We want to help people. We want to save their lives. And we want to make better lives for people. We want them to enjoy their life. So come and doing the confessions with us on the show. And after we analyze your confession of your sins, you could continue on with a joyful,
or you might not want to. Or you might not.
Come on.
Or you might not. And that's also.
And if you don't, though, we've brought other people together who we say get together, and they have sex and a baby. So as one life ends, another birth begins. So it's just a circle. Play the circle of life, Kenya, from the Lion King right now.
It's a win-win. It's a win-win.
We will spend 30 minutes telling you that how your parents raped you horribly and why you messed up.
Well, he just couldn't tell it. You know, he couldn't come out with it. We had to
Tyler,
help him.
He's not even drinking.
All right, that's the worst part. He's a maniac. He's possessed.
He's out of his mind.
He doesn't have the Pope. He's got no Pope behind him watching over his shoulder.
Oh my God.
Oh, he's here.
You had to say that. You had to say that.
There he is. I missed you, Pope.
You had to say that, Tyler. You might as well. He said he accepts gay anyway. So you might as well.
Yeah.
He ain't no better than anybody else.
Yeah.
Even though
he
he's
hasn't got long to go. He'll be feeling the gay hell soon.
Yeah, he's right there. He feels the heat.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm there. I've got my hand around his ankle, starting to pull him down. You watch in two weeks time, the Pope.
Lee, what were you telling me today that some guy was swimming? He was trying to get away from somebody, but he drowned. And you said it's hard to swim when somebody's got your foot on the back of his neck.
That was Barack Obama's chef, wasn't it?
Yeah, I was laughing so hard, man. You're a sick bastard, man. Okay, Tyler, we're ready for the
on one today.
Let's see how else we can help. Let's see how else we can.
Maybe we shouldn't even air this show. Okay. This is like blasphemy.
I know, Nick. This is a rough one.
This is going to be the biggest hit. This show, don't you worry.
It's pretty
you guys
bad,
you're scornful this episode.
It's pretty bad. You were supposed to be priests. Were supposed to be helping people.
You're very scornful.
We are helping. How they take it and what they do with the information is up to them. It's like no one can make you do anything, Jimmy. We can only give you the tools. If I give you a knife, you can go peel an apple, or you can cut your wrist. What you do with that knife is up to you.
People are going to be afraid to write confessions to us.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to condemn them to gay and murder.
No, these people are scared to let the inner feelings out.
Yeah,
the first
they're
time.
scared.
So
I
just had to say what he couldn't say. That's all.
It's anonymous.
I had to fill in the blanks. Like,
yeah, it's true. It's anonymous. It's true.
You know, instead of only saving grace. Okay.
Let the confessions roll.
The next one is a short one.
Oh,
very, very short. So take your time sussing this one out.
Let's be easy on this guy.
We'll fill in the blanks, don't you worry.
Let's be easy on this person, Lee.
Okay.
I've been married for 20 years.
Oh.
But recently I've called my ex-wife because I heard she was having health problems. Am I wrong?
No, absolutely not.
No.
That's a legitimate one. Definitely not. No, listen, I went to hell and back with my ex-wife.
Mm-hmm.
Hell and back, 20-something years, courts, money, almost incarcerated. I mean, I can't even tell you what I went through with my ex. But if she was sick and she called me up and she needed help with something, I would be there for her. I would, because I'm not that type of person. What
about her mother?
That's a different story. That's a little different story. That's a little different. I don't want to get into that.
If she's in hospital on the tube, you're going in the creek the air tube.
I go to the hospital, bouquet of roses.
Hold on. What's that? What?
That was a good prop.
I'm sorry, I tripped over the cord.
I would say, wait a minute, is that an oxygen tent you're in? Hold on there a minute. Hold on a second.
Is that her breathing tube?
Look at all the
Wait a minute. Are your sheets flammable? Give me 1 second. Hold on. Yeah, that's a whole different story, man.
That's a sugar. It could kill her. What's that?
Listen,
she's got no more IV left in the bag. Hold on, I'll help.
That's a vicious. That's like, going in the oxygen, blowing the cigarette. I don't know. You see a movie like that. Anyway, that woman. Listen, I have to say that woman was pure evil, man. She put me through hell. That woman, she really did, man. I remember one time I was out in the yard. I was chopping wood and killing myself in the yard because my ex-wife always had me doing projects, no matter how tired I was. So I'm out there chopping away.
To make the house good so she could kick you out.
Well, that's what she did. Then she sold it for top dollar. So anyway, make a long story short, the mother-in-law used to say to me, she used to come up to me. She just like whispered to me because my ex-wife was over there on the other side of the yard. And she used to come over and she'd say, if you can't make as much money as my daughter, she's going to get rid of you. And I'm looking at her like, what the fuck are you saying to me now, right now? What do you mean if I can't make as much money as you? Your daughter's a stripper. I can't make much money. I mean, she makes $2,000-3,000 a week. I mean, I'm not a stripper. You know what I mean? Like, I was really offended with that. And then, like, even holidays, you know, like, Christmas would come or something on my birthday. I'm like, oh God, you know, she would show up at the house. I'm like, oh, look, she's got a big box of present. I said, no, beautiful. Thank you so much for the present. She goes, yeah. I rip it all. And it's a skill saw. I'm like, what's this? You know, she says, hey, oh, you could use it. She bought me every time it was my birthday or a holiday. She bought me a hammer, a screwdriver, a skill saw, a sawzall, a chop saw to build her daughter's house. That's what all those gifts were. Wasn't for me. She didn't buy me anything. She didn't buy me anything personal for myself. She was always tools and this and that. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, you know, it's unbelievable. You know, even when I used to go to Home Depot, I used to buy stuff, you know. She used to always tell her daughter, don't let him sign anything on the receipts. You know, this is in the beginning of the marriage. I mean, like, don't let me sign anything on the receipts. What the hell are you talking about, you know? Because they had a plan. They had a plan, you know. But anyway. Yeah. So I don't have any love for her. You're right, Lee. I don't.
Yeah.
You're right.
But back to the confession. Even though he's been married 20 years, all he should do is, and his wife should understand if it's his ex-wife.
She should. Yeah.
Don't do it behind the back. Just tell her, listen, my ex-wife, she's got health problems. It could be terminal.
Right.
I just want to see her or help her out if I can. And if you have an understanding ex-wife that you've been with for 20 years, she should know that you love her and she loves you.
Right.
Absolutely. You going to help out or just visit. I don't know if, like you said, she's terminal or whatever. She's very sick. That shouldn't cause any problems whatsoever. It's like, come on. It's like,
you know, also, Lee, it's like you said, that if she trusts her husband and with the 20 years and she knows that he loves her and he's being honest with her, she should feel like that he's even a better man because he wants to reach out to his ex for help. Yeah. You know what I mean?
And but then again, maybe, we don't know, maybe the ex and her don't get on good. So maybe just to make herself feel better, he can say, let me take you with me. So while he's there talking to the ex, if she's dying, she can sit there pointing and laughing at her. That way it's a win-win for both of them.
Well, yeah, that could be another scenario. Yeah, absolutely, 100%. Yeah.
That sort of just came to my head.
That. Yeah, of course it did. You know, I wasn't really thinking along those lines. I was trying to look at it with more of a light, you know, saying that.
Yes, I know, but I'm just covering all bases here, Jimmy.
Yeah, just in case. I understand. I got it. Yeah, right. Oh, my God. I need another drink, Lee. Oh, Jesus Christ. No, so anyway, yes.
Every time you say Jesus Christ, I want you to know sometimes in the comments people go, Jimmy uses the Lord's name in vain a lot.
No, I'm not using. I just said Jesus Christ. I wouldn't say. You know, I'm not saying anything about I love Jesus.
What's the H for now? I want to know what the H is for. Sometimes people go, Jesus H Christ. What's the H for?
I have no idea. I didn't even think Jesus had a middle name.
Hillary.
Have you heard people say that? Jesus H Christ.
Yeah,
I've heard that many times too. You know,
I
don't use the Lord's name in vain. I mean, once in a while, if I get mad, I'll say something, you know, but I really don't. I try to stay away from that. So
you're really, like me. When really bad shit happens, you just look up and go, "Fucking why? What have I done this time?"
I've done that.
Then you say, "Jesus Christ, what have I done again now?"
I've had arguments. Yes, I've had arguments with him in the cemetery at night. I go there sometimes, you know. And I start yelling at him and all of that. I do that. I do.
And then he just
listen. If we're his children,
listen.
The bottom line is that if we're his creation, we're his children. Why can't we bitch and complain to him sometimes? It's natural, right? I mean, he says in the scriptures that he doesn't want repetitive prayers. So in other words, he don't want you to go in your room every day and say the same exact prayer every day. He doesn't like repetitive prayers. So I don't do that. I argue. I talk to him.
It's good to question, because maybe if you do question him and you ask him why this and why that, maybe in the next day or two something will happen and you'll be like, oh, that's why. You might learn the lesson on why something happened.
You might have gotten your answer. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm very, you know, I'm not like that. I pray every morning. I love Christ. I believe in God. I believe in the earth's creation. I'm not one of those guys, man. I'm not. So whoever said that, you know, I apologize. I didn't want it to come off that way. So back to this guy. I think he's a gentleman. I think he's a gentleman. I take my hat off to him, or my do-rag, whatever it is. I commend him. Hopefully it works out. Hopefully his wife understands, and he can go help his ex-wife, and everything's okay. Like you said, Lee, let her go with him. You know, Say, listen, I'm gonna go visit my ex. She's sick. You want to take a ride with me? And and if she's cool and she's not a jealous person, or
like you said, they've been together 20 years. They must be in love and proven their love by now. They've been through their ups and downs. They're still together after 20 years. Just going to see an ex-wife that's very sick or something shouldn't be even a question of. She shouldn't have any doubt at all to not trust him.
No, she shouldn't.
Unless he frequents stripping clubs and he's cheated on his wife in those 20 years and he's had 4 affairs and fathered 6 children out of wedlock, maybe then she might question the ex.
Yeah, if he stayed out all night, come home 5 a.m, bombed,
but
cocaine stuck up his nose.
Yeah, exactly. We could be filling in the blanks here. That's why he's.
Yeah, right. So listen, this is for the fans, all right? A friend of mine did this painting years ago. I don't know if you could see it because they said I use Christ's name in vain. I love Jesus Christ. You see that picture right there? A friend of mine painted that. That's an oil painting.
That's David Paul, the Barbarian brother.
It looks like David Paul, but it's not. But that's a friend of mine painted that, and of course I have I pray every morning. Here's my
people are
going
to say the skin color's too light.
It's Christ, candles, my cross. Okay, so let's not talk about that.
And you got and the cross on the wall I gave you? Has it turned upside down yet?
No, it's not. I have it right there, right on the wall. Right there between you and all of me. Yeah. Like Jesus is right in the middle of there. And that's how I feel about that. So believe me.
So look at that, people. Jimmy prays every day. He's got the Jesus painting. It's got all the
right. That's right.
Candles. And so it goes to prove you there is no God. Look at the hell Jimmy lives through every day. And he prays and he prays and he prays and he prays. And look what Jimmy's got to live through. There is no God. Come to my father, Satan. Come to Lucifer. He is the truth and the light. He will help you understand.
Holy shit.
Anyway, you have the
listen, the bottom line is, yes, we all go through hell, okay? But the thing is that, after you go through hell for years and years and years, whatever it is, sometimes you look back.
You start to believe in anything.
Sometimes, then you look back sometimes and you say, wait a minute, this could have happened, but that didn't happen, but that could have happened. This happened. Yeah. The bottom line is that I went through a lot of shit in my life.
What didn't happen to you that could have happened, Jimmy? Still waiting. Come on. Jimmy's like, there's always light at the end of the tunnel. They're like, yeah, Jimmy, that's the fucking train coming.
No.
I've been on the track before. I'll admit it. So anyway, listen. The bottom line is, shit.
That's not going to be the new one. When you call me tomorrow, you're going to be parked on the train.
God damn it.
Jimmy, what's that? You'll be filming out the window.
I'll be on the bridge. I'll be on the fucking bridge.
At the moment, Jimmy goes, Lee, thank you for changing my mind. His shit Jeep will fucking stall. If we call these mechanic, fuck you. I'm on the track. Lee saved my life. I can't move.
Yeah, not the Jeep mechanic.
Listen, the bottom line is, whatever don't kill you, definitely
makes you stronger.
So all the times I tried to off myself, and Lee helped me a few times. Here I am. I'm still going forward. I'm strong as shit, and I'm not going anywhere. All right. So if I'm on the railroad tracks tomorrow night, and I call Lee, I'm sure he'll save me. If he don't answer, it'll be a different story.
The hand of God will push your Jeep off.
Who knows? Maybe we'll get a heavy gust of wind that'll blow me off the track or something.
Well, you can maybe wait till I come over in March. We can sit in it together.
Yeah, that'll get millions of views for sure.
Yeah. Go live, going down the track.
Sitting on the track. Yeah, we'll put the camera off to the side this way you guys get a good view.
So film it all the way to the end. Like Thelma and Louise. Straight up.
Yeah,
listen, Tyler, all jokes aside, everybody has trials and tribulations, man. That's what this life's all about, right? Everybody goes through shit. Everybody goes through hell. The thing is, you got to keep your faith and you got to stay strong no matter what. And things do work out in the end, one way or another. The things that happen to you are meant to happen. It's meant to be. Like Lee said, if me and him end up sitting on the track, I was meant to be. That's the way we're going out. It's not bad.
And we hope we get 1 million views. So
we got 10 million views on the way out. That's better than that.
Yeah,
bro.
We can crush the internet with that one.
Oh yeah, no doubt, man.
What's the song they play?
Maybe we'll bullshit Dave while he's up here, and we'll tell him to meet us down at Northport. We could invite him on the tracks with us.
Yeah. Hog time in the back of the Jeep.
We'll handcuff each other.
What the hell are you guys doing?
To the wheel. We're all handcuffed to the wheel.
Oh my God!
Get your hands off me! You're not tying me with that.
Ride or die. Ride and die.
We love Dave. We're only teasers, so Anyway.
Dave's up your way. Did you text him?
No, I didn't text him. No,
he's up
he
there.
didn't text me either.
Oh.
Oh yeah, he's traveling.
Yeah, he's probably busy. Maybe he'll text me tomorrow.
Yeah, maybe not. Then you get all angry. Then you get all angry at him. And you're like, I can't believe you're up here.
I'll be all pissed off again. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I mean,
don't you reach out first. You let him reach out to you.
I'm gonna let him reach out, of course, absolutely. Yeah, I mean,
don't you reach out. You wait for him. He's in your area. Let him contact you. See if he does. If he doesn't, you came all the way up here and you didn't even reach out to him.
And get pissed.
Yeah.
When I go to Florida, I reach out for him. I go there.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
Let's see if he does the same to you. If not, we'll have to move this show over to the Lee Priest My Way YouTube channel that I've got going.
We'll have to take Tyler with us. Nah, he might get fired. We can't take Tyler.
Yeah, conflict of interest.
We'll have to do it to show ourselves, Jimmy. What could go wrong?
What could go wrong?
Nah,
we love Dave. Come on.
I'm already
with Dave 30 years. Huh?
It's not like I'm moderating as it is, so go for it.
Yeah, no, absolutely. No. We love Dave. We're kidding around, of course. I love him. I love his children.
Yeah. Let's see how much Jimmy loves him come next Wednesday if he hasn't texted him. He's going back to Florida.
Well, I'm very sensitive, man. I'm a sensitive.
That's right. And that's going to get to Jimmy. Jimmy's going to be like, Dave, I thought we were mates. You're up here. You come all the way up here. You're just around the corner from me. No text. What's up with this? And this is the message Jimmy's going to leave him. And then he's going to get no reply from Dave. Now, this is going to make Jimmy even more paranoid and upset that you were up here. You didn't text me. You go back home. I pour my heart out in this text message saying, why didn't you text me? And now you're not replying to that text. Have I done something wrong, Dave? Have I done something wrong?
That sounds like
I can see it now.
That's definitely me. Yeah.
Jimmy did it to me the other week, and I was honored. I was like, oh wow, like I'm on that level. But it was like the same day I missed your call, and then like I was like, well, I was worried about you.
Jimmy's calls. If you miss a Jimmy call and a text, then you're going to get the, have I done something wrong to upset you?
I didn't even miss the text. I just missed the call, and I called back like hours, and he's like, Tyler. And I was like, Jimmy, what's going on? He's like, are you okay? Is everything all right?
No, I find it very rude. I mean, like, listen, if we're friends and I text you, I don't pound the phone. I'm not like a maniac stalker. I call once, I text once. And then if like days go by and they don't get back to me, I get a little offended. I do. That's just the way I am because I feel that we have a connection and we're friends and we're tight. And you don't get back.
After a couple of days, they've seen the text and they know you're called.
You get a little. I wouldn't say you get a little hurt. Let's put it that way. You get a little.
It's like you start thinking. I know you have a to-do list, but where am I on this list if you haven't got back to me yet?
Listen, even if he just calls me and tells me he's in a neighborhood, but he has no time. That's even good too. I would. I don't have a problem with that. But if he's up here and you don't get in touch with me at all, and he's back in Florida, and you don't even get in touch with me once, that'd be a little upsetting to me. Hopefully
we'll have to save that for the confession show next week on how much you save.
I tell you the truth, knowing me, I'm probably going to call him tomorrow. That's what's going to happen. I can't help myself.
You're going to give in. You're going to give in.
I do because I can't help myself. I fester on shit, man. It just works up until I'm like red in the face.
Worse then, because if you call him tomorrow and he doesn't answer, and he's in the area and ignores your call in the area, and then he goes back to Florida, that's going to make it even worse.
You start talking under your breath loudly.
Yeah. Well, David's like, like you, Lee, Tyler, you guys we're like brothers, man.
Go find him. Go track him down. Go stalk him down, Jimmy. Go
track him down. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, I'm going to get in my car and I'm going to drive in his
sister's
vicinity.
address and you turn up.
I'm going to go in his. Maybe I'll even call Amanda and ask Amanda where town is
where
he?
Is he? Where's he staying? What hotel is he at?
Where is he?
She'll share his like active iPhone Find My Friends location with you.
Yeah, and film him from afar, Jimmy. Say,
oh my God, just gorilla film him all day.
Yeah. And then film him while you're texting him and calling him while he's looking at the message and not replying.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're not in New York anymore, motherfucker.
And then I'll send him the video of him looking at his phone and not responding to me.
Yeah.
And then he'll just like start looking around, like where is he?
Classic.
We're like, I see you.
I love Dave. I do.
We love him so much.
We do.
Love the heck out of
him. I'll be waiting for Jimmy's text in a couple of days. I can't believe he went back and didn't.
I'm going to be texting him tomorrow morning. You kidding me? I'm going to say, Lee said you're in town. Where are you?
Text him tonight when you get off.
I should. Oh my God. Anyway, whatever.
Anyhow,
it's all good, man.
Next confession.
Okay, it's actually a good one. I leaped to heaven. It's the whole thing. It's a whole can of worms. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
It's a follow-up as well.
Oh.
Yeah. You got
another follow-up. Another person we have helped, hopefully.
Yeah, as you put it. We've got recurring viewers for now. Hi, Tyler, Jimmy, and Lee. I have a follow-up to my last email. I'm getting out of control. Oh, and you're a good writer. That's a way to get us ready to rock you. Okay. After spicing things up a little, as in my last email, me and the wife decided to start watching porn together to spice things up a little more. Okay, we suggested that.
We did.
She made me promise her, though, that I wouldn't watch it without her. And I said, okay. My problem is, just with all the extra spice between getting her to give me her butt. Oh, yeah, I forgot. You have to remind us.
Oh, that's that gentleman. Yes. You got
to remind us when we follow up. Yeah, so he got the little surprise sodomy like the one time, and he was like, it was awesome. And she's like, I might get to do it again on a special occasion. Yay. Anyways, with the extra spice between getting her to give me her butt and now the watching videos together, my drive is just through the roof and I can't control it. Okay, that's what he's saying. He's out of control.
Yeah.
At my work, I work in an office. I need to jack the cannoli twice before the end of the day in the toilet. At work, no! In the toilet, just so I can concentrate at work and get things done. Then I go home and I do it with the wife twice. When we first get home from work, then another before bed. Well, I mean, that's no big deal. I'm busting 4 times minimum a day. Some days 5 if I need to do 3.
Yeah.
The dude's jacking it 3 times at work.
That's okay.
Once again, I find myself feeling guilty. Should I be honest and tell her I've been watching the videos twice daily at work as well? No, if you want to keep your marriage. This has been going on for 2 weeks now. Would appreciate Jimmy and Lee's feedback. Sorry, I'll try to stop giving mine.
No, well, it's like this situation. It's like you're not really lying because she hasn't asked. But if you tell her you're watching porn by yourself, she's going to go.
I'm scared right now.
She's going to be. I'm being serious, Jimmy.
It's a big problem in the office.
God is talking through me, Jimmy.
I'm scared. Go ahead.
No, if he tells her, she's going to be like, "What? You don't find me attractive? I don't turn you on." And then you're going to get all those questions, and then it's going to be like, "Oh, what ones do you watch without me? Oh, you like that type, do you? Oh, you like that type." So
one of those.
That's what I'm going to think. So it's best not to say anything. If you're going home and pleasing her and you're doing it together, just keep your little office masturbation to yourself. And
you think you still do that?
Yeah, why not?
To get fired, for one thing.
Well, has anyone? No one should be watching. No one should be watching.
We're assuming it's a single private loo.
I'm sure he went to stall.
Even if it stalls, he goes down the end. You could be whacking. If you hear someone comes in, he probably stops for a minute. He's probably got his earbuds in. He's got his earbuds in.
Listen, it doesn't sound like a chainsaw when you're masturbating, so he could still masturbate when he comes to the bathroom.
I am horrified. I'm horrified.
Unless he's a heavy breather and he's here at the heater.
Well, that's true. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. He's got to take it easy.
I'm perturbed to imagine how many of my coworkers have spanked it within like feet from me behind closed doors.
Ask him when you go back to work.
I don't think there's anything wrong with spanking it, Tyler. You know, it's listen, man. It's like one of those old-fashioned stand-up heaters in Brooklyn. They have a relief valve on them, right? So when the steam builds up, you know, you all of a sudden you hear, you know,
you don't see any problem with them whacking it at work.
I'm sure there's been days where Jimmy's pulled the truck over and had to whack it sometimes.
Absolutely,
that's a little different because it's like his little mobile house, you know.
Imagine if the police come up and look through the window and goes, "What are you doing there?"
Well, he should be in his trailer. He should be in the.
You know, Tyler's saying it should be different for me when I whack off in the truck. It's not because I have a camera on me. So maybe the camera is some kind of a turn on that I know somebody's watching me. and I you know,
all those videos are on. If you go to truck driving Jimmy at OnlyFans, you'll get to see Jimmy.
Yeah, it probably goes out to the internet.
Just J-O-N across America.
There's Jimmy.
No, I never actually ejaculated in the truck. You know, I've done
good.
It. Privacy of my home, you know, something like that.
So you understand.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah.
And yet you're okay with him jerking it off in the public office.
Well, if he's in a bathroom and he's in a stall and he's got to quick rub one out because he's thinking about his wife sitting home on the couch, they're watching porno together, and she starts taking her clothes off, and before you know it, he's following her breast.
Careful, you know our viewers can get a little hot and heavy when you start talking.
Right, yeah, it's true. Yeah,
fill in the blanks, Jimmy. Fill in the blanks. What's she
fill in the blanks for her.
You know, when he's following her breasts, and she has little round breasts.
I need to write music for this. I'm gonna find bad music. Talk slowly.
Well, this is what he's thinking about while he's at. Listen, I'm seeing what he's seeing. You know what I'm saying? This is what he's thinking about when he's at work. Because now he's watching porn with his wife. He's all excited, and he's on the couch watching porn, and his wife is sitting next to him. She starts taking off her panties. And she slowly opens up her legs. Yes, and then he slides his hand between her legs, and he's rubbing her smooth shaved thing, you know, and then you know, her head went back and she's starting to moan, and then he's suckling on her breast and doing all that. She's moaning and groaning. You know, she's got the back of his head while she's suckling on one of her breasts. You know, he's thinking about all this at work. So naturally he's going to go in the stall and he's going to relieve himself.
He might even go. He might even go in the stairwell.
He might even go in the stairwell. He might even go out in the parking lot in his car.
Or maybe in the elevator and just push the hold button.
He could do that too. Absolutely. Yeah. Maybe bring a little paper towel with him and stop the elevator. And,
stop. Let me encourage him. I'm going to find more music for next time because we always.
What we're trying to say is move it around, move locations.
Oh, yeah. I could get into some really good stuff, Tyler. Next time, play a little music and I'll really elaborate on what the person's thinking about with his wife. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. Then he bends her over slowly and he's rubbing her. Her
like
little,
Barry White. Barry White.
She's got that little, you know, and I love that the little blonde hair on her butt, and he's rubbing it. So maybe he shines the light on and he can see the little blonde hairs on her butt, and he's rubbing her butt.
And the little wetness, the little glisten from the wetness.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. Yes. Exactly. Oh my God! This show went south, bro. What
really
happened to
went
us?
downhill.
Yeah,
Happy New Year, people.
What the hell happened to us, Lee?
Bad New Year.
I'm not even drinking.
I think we need a confession, me and you.
I have my confession is I turns out I had COVID last freaking time we were filming last week. So I started the new year with COVID. So that's fucking awesome.
Who'd you get that from? You don't know?
Co-workers, probably the ones jerking off, the same ones jerking off gave me COVID.
Oh yeah, probably.
These co-workers, man.
Tyler.
How many boosters have you had? How many boosters?
What the hell does COVID got to do? We just talking about.
I just loved them so much, Lee. I was like you. I just kept getting them. I couldn't stop.
And did you lose your taste? Did you get it really bad? Like really sick?
No, thank God. I'm like eating pork rinds and shit still, but I had I felt pretty shitty last 5 or 6 days ago. I'm blowing my nose all the time. It's like the only annoying thing now.
Yeah.
What is I trying to make the connection between what we were just talking about and you started the year with COVID.
That was his
That's like-
confession. that he
it's
That
had
was my
COVID.
confession.
Oh, that was your confession. I got it. Okay.
Yeah, and you were talking about what a way to like new.
Do you want
New Year.
to fill in the blanks how he got it? Well, he was at work and he heard one of his workers jacking off in the stores.
You
and
filled in the blanks.
Nice guy he says, "Can I give you a hand?" And the guy said,
Oh, I wish I had
"Oh,
this
that'd be
music
really
ready.
good because I'm a bit stuffed with COVID." And Tyler says, "That doesn't matter. I just
That
want
won't
to give
be
you
a problem.
Yeah. So Tyler really brought the COVID on himself by helping his co-worker whack off in the store.
Well, what
Little
happened was Tyler was trying to open the store door, but it was locked. But being that the guy just touched it and he had COVID himself,
Yeah.
Tyler was
slid
trying
under.
to. Tyler
It
was
makes
trying,
Perfect sense.
he was trying to get the door open because he was excited and
Yeah.
touching the handle that the gentleman just touched. And
No. Tyler slid under the door. Didn't he slide under the wall between the stores?
It's like a snake. The whole I slid under the door.
And he
God.
ejaculated and it fell on your forehead.
God.
And you got COVID.
It's probably like
Then
you know,
don't
like,
forget
like
about all the
this-
germs on the floor. Tyler was crawling
Well,
on
yeah.
the floor. I mean,
Well, if people are apparently
dried
jerking
up
off 3
feces,
times.
dried up urine. You can imagine what's on that floor.
Oh, I can't.
This guy, I don't, dude. The office floors in my one office, I'm like, fuck that. Like, it's like it is so young. But listen,
Absolutely.
if the guy's jerking off 3 times at the office, that means he's probably do one in the early morning, one in the middle before lunch. Maybe one in the afternoon. when
Morning
he's
tea,
bored.
lunch break, and afternoon tea.
Dude,
Oh,
I would fire this guy if I knew if I knew how to do to my office literally jerking off instead of working 3 times a day. I would fire your ass. You know, like is that reason? Or, you know,
Tyler,
like,
He's
went
doing it
back
on
to
his
back.
time. He's
Maybe
doing
he
it on
went
his
back to
lunch
back.
breaks. Yeah.
Oh, is he doing them on his? I guess if he does all 3 of them on his lunch break, you know, I got
Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah, he's doing
But
it back
you
to
might
back.
don't you
I
get
still
like a
prefer it
morning
off
tea
premise.
in Australia? You get like a morning tea break of like 20 minutes, and then you get lunch, and then you get like an afternoon break of 20 minutes. So maybe
Wow.
he's
I'm
I'll
moving
have to
there.
specify if he's like really like if he kind of laughs, he's like, haha, I'm getting paid to jerk off, or he's like doing it on his little breaks, maybe.
well. What he
But
should do,
still,
just quit his job,
don't
stay
jerk
home,
where you eat.
do an OnlyFans page where he can just jerk off all day at home and get paid for it.
Yeah, he
Problem
can make a lot of
solved.
money.
I saw a live cam like that once. It was like they're pretending to be in the office, and like it's like a girl just working with like the bra and everything, and every now and then just, just like a bloke in the background comes, and just kind of slings his cannoli over his shoulder.
Oh my God.
What sort of office? That's where Tyler works, Jimmy. That wasn't no movie.
Yeah,
That's where he
sorry,
works.
Where
I
the
was
hell does he
covering.
work?
That's what my life is like.
Yeah, Tyler's just typing away, and all of a sudden the cannoli comes
Cannoli
over his
just-
shoulder, like a
Listen,
fucking
I
periscope.
got
on
a
a
fact
submarine.
for you.
Tyler's not telling us the truth. He works in a swing club. He didn't want to tell us the truth. He does all the
Nothing
filming
going on.
there.
Yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
working at a swing club, man, that'd be a hell of a 9 to 5.
It sure would,
Yeah.
man. You could do some filming.
The
Yeah,
things
then
you'd see.
you
What am I gonna do? Take their coats?
Nah, you do the filming.
Mix
You
up the
blot
car
out
keys.
you got to ask the permission. Well, while they're going at you, you blot out the faces and you do the filming, and
I get to blot out the face.
You
Sure.
You put the
So I get to go frame by
products
frame.
put the species products beside him.
No, while the chick is bent over and 9 guys are pulling a train on her, you could put 2 species
Yeah.
products on her butt.
You put
That'd
the
be so
bottle
much-
test
I'm not
booster.
getting paid a
Put the
lot.
test
It's a lot of
booster
editing.
bottle. You put the test booster bottle, test the lies on her back, get it in shot so it shows that.
Well, when she's getting it in the rear, we
finish,
could
so
put
what?
we could put the fiberlize on her.
Exactly. Showing
Right,
how clean
that's
it is. How
Right.
clean it is. Hey, if Dave needs some new ideas, Jimmy and I have them for product.
Dave's gonna kill us. We're demonizing his product, man. The poor guy.
It's funny you say that because I was put my director hat on. I was trying to do a little species commercial shoot today with the fog, smoke, and the lights and shit.
Yeah, I saw
I,
that. It
I was
looked
having
nice.
fun. I was yelling at the products. I was like, "Where's Fiberlize? Oh, he's taking his shit again. What a surprise!"
Oh, you arguing with the
Mhm.
products?
Yeah, I was telling Fiberlize to
You're
work
on
with
the
me,
right
be
show,
natural.
Tyler. You're on
Yeah,
the
he's
right
lost
show,
it.
brother.
Tyler's lost
I
it.
was calling Omegalize a slut.
You know,
You hear that, Lee?
you know what they say, Jimmy? Don't work with children and animals and products.
Tyler, Here we are on the Confessional
Here,
show.
Tyler, yell at it.
Yeah, work with me, slut. We need better lighting on that whore. Omega Light's only looks good when you get her from the high key lighting from the top. You got to spin.
Yeah.
You know, Lee, here we are talking about all this. He's the worst. He's arguing with products.
I know. It's always the unassuming ones,
It
isn't
is.
it? Like
it's always the quiet
who
ones you
work
got to
on the
worry about.
computers, who
He
look all
help.
innocent.
Yeah, he needs help.
There's Isolize. The vanilla really takes feels real nice, you know. I wasn't losing my marbles trying to like, how do you make dude, it's a wonderful product, but you know, and it's green.
Tyler, you don't have to.
It's okay. You don't need to explain to us,
we
Tyler.
Understand
how to make it look cool.
No, you have issues.
It's okay.
We understand.
We're your
I think
friends.
I made it look cool. I think I did.
We're your friends, Tyler. It's okay. It's all right.
I made it look cool. Don't worry.
I'm sure it's going to look cool. I'm sure it's going to look sexy and hot and
cool.
Yeah, as cool as a green tub can. You know, and it's like they're like telling me it's like, you know, make the product look sexy. It's like it's pills, and it's like, what am I doing?
Let it out, Tyler. Let it out. Let it out.
These are the woes of a director trying to make the product, you know, look gorgeous.
That product can be very.
Me and Lee are your friends.
It's been a whole day.
You could open up to us. Don't worry.
Yeah. If that product treated you badly and it didn't listen and you got angry at it and abused it, it's all right. It's all right.
It's not the product's fault. It's mine. And that's why I tell it, you know, you get weirdly like, you know, you go back and forth with the gaslighting and then you go, it's not you. It's I'm failing as a director. I'm going to make you shine. I'm going to make you are going to be all you can be as a green club.
Maybe now you and the product here on the Confession show can make up with the product.
I should just cocaine face, you know, with the ice lines.
Just make up with the product now. Say you're sorry about
cut him a break. He's been with that product since 6 this morning. Of course he's talking to it.
Yeah.
He's been with it 12 hours or 10 hours, whatever.
Who else am I going to talk to?
You shouldn't go to bed angry with your product. You should talk to it. You know,
I'm probably going to actually a little vanilla ice cream.
You got to make up with the product.
Make up with it live here for everyone to see. Show us how you make up with the product after abusing it all day. Be nice to it now.
You give it a little slap on the nutrition facts.
No, give it a little hug. Put it against your face like you love it. You know.
There we go.
There you go. There you go.
Look at that. All happy
it's all
again.
Better now.
Yeah, don't you feel better?
Look at that. Look, that's beautiful.
I'm getting I'm getting a tingle. Hold on.
What are you gonna do?
Lee, so I just want to tell the fans, you see the power that me and Lee have? That we could take poor Tyler and he's having sexual actions with the product on the show. That's the power we have. That
just lowering myself.
Me and Lee is so strong. And
Baxter's concerned
that we can actually take a normal guy, almost normal, and he's actually having sexual.
He's gonna watch that back and go, I can't believe Jimmy and Lee made me actually do that.
Oh man, that's the trick. I don't rewatch it.
No, I don't rewatch these shows either.
Just let it happen. Just know that I
call Lee up.
I
call Lee
Baxter
up.
got concerned. Baxter was like, "What the hell's going on over here?"
Yeah, Jimmy tells you up and goes. Jimmy calls you up and goes, "How's the show coming, Lee? How's the comments?"
I won't dare watch it because I never, even when I did After Hours, I never watched my own show, man. I just can't do it. Well, the show.
We've brought joy. We've turned some guy in our first confession into a sexual pinata. We've made Tyler make up with his stuff here. It's like we're all about helping and bringing together. That's what it's about.
It's all about freeing yourself. That's what this show is
about learning. It's about learning.
You know, when you're
learning who you are.
You know, when you're writing, you know, and you listen, people, you got to subscribe to us too.
You listen, you got to sub, you got to like. That's all I got.
Yeah, subscribe and like, and listen, you got to write in the confessions because
you got to write in. Can I pop the banner?
Even if you hate us, leave a comment because I love reading the hate ones too.
Yeah,
you actually took the time.
I confess that your show's the fucking worst.
Yeah, but you watch it all the time. That's what I love, that you sat here hating us that much, but you still watched it. So that just shows that I see the drive in you to hate people like us, but you sit there and watch.
Like once again, Lee, we're bringing them. We're letting them setting themselves free. So if they can't stand us and they're still watching us,
let it out.
Where exactly we're letting their emotions run free. That's what it's all about, man. Let it run free.
So what was what was your priestly verdict with the last guy? With like, do you think he's absolved? You don't think he made a monster with the porn and or a box?
No, not at all.
No.
You think
he should get his wife
Tyler,
to come do his work in his lunch break.
Tyler, what was the outcome? The guy didn't do that with his wife, and he started to go out on the streets and cheated on his wife, right?
I guess it's better to jerk off in the bathroom.
Yeah. So the guy's masturbating in the bathroom. So what?
It's better than being on the streets. You're saying?
Absolutely, 100%. And then he's watching porn with his wife. And
where does he work now? Where does he work?
I want to know where you work. Let us know where you work. We'll keep it.
Oh, he's not going to tell us that. We got
the call this time. There you go, Jimmy. There he is.
What happened?
I got a phone. I got a phone call.
Oh,
I got a phone call.
First time. Wow.
Yeah, I'm not popular. I'm also on my computer, so it wouldn't be an issue.
That's what I got to do. You got to start emailing me the show so I could do it on my laptop.
I got a laptop. I got a laptop there. I could do it on the camera.
I can.
You know, if you email me, right, and I do it on the laptop, I don't have to wear this headset. You know what I mean? So
we'll see if the audio sucks. But I'll email
some computers' audio is sort of shitty. I do have this nice, like I said, I do have this really nice microphone. Remember? But I never plugged this microphone in.
Tyler, look, Tyler.
Yeah, Jimmy.
Look. Hold on. Give me a second. Look at this here. I just bought this. Can you see this?
Oh, you got a fancy mic too?
Look at that.
Looks like a studio mic.
It's even got a screen here to filter your voice and everything.
I got that on mine too.
And I can move it around. Look, I could go like this. You know, I can move it out. So if I get the laptop going, I can actually use the microphone.
It's the same. Well, it's the same, Jimmy. Look at that. It's the same as mine. Look.
Yeah, exactly.
I have a Sennheiser microphone now. All right. If you guys get those set up, I'll get my fans.
I'm just going to sit like this for the whole show.
Is yours set up now, Lee?
I'm just going to sit like this. Hello?
It's not
Lee, is that mic working now?
No.
Oh. Well, here you go, Tyler. Here it is,
man.
All
right. I'll shoot you an email next time.
This thing actually lights up.
I'll plug it in.
I hope it sounds good on top of lighting up. I don't need to light up.
I paid a lot of money for the fucking thing, so hopefully it does sound good. You know?
Yeah, we'll find out.
But you can move it around. I could bring it over here. I could
in that case, it's not gonna.
Are we just gonna bore the viewers with audio banter, with technical audio banter? Look at your.
I want to sit like this for the whole show behind the microphone.
That's a nice one, yeah.
I wouldn't care if it sounded fantastic.
Well, we'll test it out.
We'll give it a little testy.
So the bottom line is,
I'm going to sit like this for the whole show.
Listen. I know it was the holiday.
Hello.
Lee, you look a little scary behind that thing.
It looks like Bane.
That is a nice microphone he's got.
He's fucking Bane.
Nice. That's a nice one he's got, man.
I don't think so, Batman.
Hello.
So make a long story short.
Hello, Gotham.
Oh no! And someone called Jimmy. To make a long story short, someone did call him before we could finish the show. Now he'll be really watched. He's gonna be fucking pissed. He's gonna be pissed. Yeah. I'm pissed that I keep dropping my light. I gotta do a better little setup here, or at least it's not broken.
I put my microphone right off the desk.
Yeah, I dropped my light right off the desk. We're just a mess.
And I dropped my microphone at the same time we lost Jimmy.
Everything really fell apart. You dropped your mic, I dropped the light, we dropped Jimmy. And there he is. He's fucking pissed. Are you pissed off, Jimmy? Hello?
Are you pissed off, Jimmy?
Oh, now he's going to be really upset. He's going to be beside himself with rage.
Yeah, beside.
Well, it was, I guess, a shorter one, but a fantastic one. We got some really heartfelt stuff out there. We're doing a lot of good.
Hello?
I'm just trying to put my mic back on the desk.
Yeah.
Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
What happened?
All right, this is why I got to go on the laptop, because
that's why whoever called me said they couldn't get a hold of Lee, so they tried calling Jimmy.
Yeah, exactly. and I don't want to get phone call interruptions. So if I get on a laptop and the mic works good, I won't get interruptions. That's good. So all I want to say is to everybody out there that watches us and supports us, I really want to say, truly thank you for supporting us. We love, all jokes aside, we kid around, we joke around, but the bottom line is if there's a serious confession that someone's actually really writing in,
not that serious.
Well, whatever. We're not going to make fun of you. We're gonna talk about it. We're not gonna trash you.
True. We're gonna try not to. We might make up weird stuff about what happened to you as a child.
You can promise him that, Jimmy. I'm just gonna sit on the fence.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll do good priest, bad priest. I will promise that.
Good priest, bad priest.
That's the new name of the show. That's
the new way. I agree. I'm gonna shut the fuck up, and it's good priest, bad priest.
I like that. So anyway, make a long story short,
from now on.
We really enjoy doing it, and I think people enjoy watching it.
It can be good priest, bad priest, and Tyler's the adjudicator.
Yeah, and afterwards, you guys both go, and then I'll give my quick 2 cents afterwards.
How about good priest, bad priest, and Judas?
Yeah, you come in and you choose who you're going to side with, the good or bad.
I love it. And we got to get you like in a darker room with like a red light.
That's a good idea, Lee. You know what?
I'll try find a black sheet. If I find a black sheet, I'll just pin it over the window.
Let me get you a red light. I'll get you a red light.
Let me say something here. Hold on, guys. Quiet for a second.
Yeah.
I think Lee really touched on something here. So if we do good priest, bad priest, and Tyler's holding down the fort, this way, when the people write the confessions in, if they want a serious, wholesome answer, they'll say Jimmy, Father Jimmy, please, or Father Lee, or Lee and Jimmy, and then all hell breaks loose. Yeah. So I think that's a good way.
They might say Lee and Jimmy, but then Tyler, please, you can decide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can say who you want to hear.
It's going to be like a court. Prosecutor, defender, and you're going to be the judge.
Absolutely. Yeah. I think that's a good concept. If people write in now their confessions and they direct it to who they wanted to, me, Lee, or me and Lee together, and Tyler, then we could judge on how the confession is going to turn out because, maybe. But anyway, write in the confessions, please. I know
Jimmy will be like, it's okay. It's all right. I forgive you. What you've done's not that bad. I'll be like, go sit in the garage and turn the car on.
I think that, like I said, it was the holidays, people run around.
Like I said.
Write in the confession, please. Like and subscribe to us.
Yeah. Jimmy's here for God. I'm here for Lucifer. We're going to see who gets your soul.
Yeah. And I'm here for the laughs.
Well, I'm gonna elaborate on that a little bit. So, I think me and Lee are both, we're both priests, but Lee will give you the dark side of it because that's where he's at. He's very good at that, and I'll give you a little more the lighter side.
And I'll give you my uneducated own opinion on what you did, or what you're not doing.
And Tyler will be like the referee. He'll inject whatever he has to inject.
Oh, I should get a whistle.
Tyler will be like, Jimmy, as bad as Lee is, Lee's bad advice is probably the right advice.
I got to swing with the evil priest on this one. Yeah. Maybe.
Exactly.
We'll see. Yeah. Where would I swing with the last guy? Well, neither of you were like, I don't know. Both of you seem to be okay with offense.
I think with the last guy, you'll cancel us both out, and you'll say to the guy, "Stop whacking off at work." It's just
that's what I'm like. That's where I'm coming from.
Don't listen to Jimmy and Lee. They're both lunatics.
That's where I'm coming from. Yeah. So sometimes I won't agree with either of the good or bad.
Exactly.
All right. Well, cool. Now we got.
I also want the fans to know that I only drink wine and beer on Friday and Saturday night. I work very hard during the week. I'm not an alcoholic, but come Friday and Saturday,
driving down the road, one hand on the wheel, drinking the bottle of wine.
Oh no!
I like to let my hair down a little bit, even though I don't have hair.
Yeah.
But no.
Let your collar loose. Let your priest collar loose.
please like and subscribe and write in your confessions. We love you all.
Yes.
And we have a lot of fun doing it, and we want to continue it, so we don't want to cancel the show.
Good priest, bad priest.
Good priest, bad priest, and the referee Tyler. We wish everybody really.
Tyler will eventually sit in your judgment after we've given our sides of the story. After Jimmy and Lee have filled in the blanks, Tyler will give his verdict.
We're all about filling in the blanks here.
And we
the
want
day.
to we want to truly wish everybody a happy new year and a great new year, and everybody has health and wealth and prospers and
Yes.
And the
family.
first guy
you
that
know,
did the
yeah.
confession today, we hope he does a follow-up.
What was the first guy again?
The one that ended up being under the stairs and the sexual pinata and all that.
yeah. Oh yeah, the guy that hasn't gotten laid. 24-year-old virgin.
God.
Yes,
I hope he
24-year-old
gives us a
virgin.
follow-up if we helped him.
Let
That
us
poor
know.
guy.
Our precious
The one
one.
that was
Thank
going to
you.
become a serial killer. Remember that one?
Well, I guess we'll have to find out. I would hate to have that follow-up.
Since
God.
listening to you guys, I'm on to my 5th victim right now.
If I get that follow-up, I'm going to turn it over to the police. Anyways,
So I got
see
a
you
new
guys
thing
next-
too, Tyler. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna, like people say. Lee said that I take God's name in vain. I say Jesus Christ. So I'm gonna change that up. I'm gonna say God help us. I'm gonna
Yeah, I
change it
like
up.
that.
Okay.
Say Jehovah.
Yeah. I'm not gonna
Jehovah,
use
I
it
like
in a.
that. Jehovah
yeah.
help us.
I'm not
Roll.
gonna do it in a they're thinking I'm doing it in a vicious way. I'm not. So from now on, I'm just gonna say God help us. All right.
Jesus Christ, Jimmy.
Oh, for God's
Bad
sake.
priest, remember? Bad priest.
It's okay.
Jesus
It makes
Christ,
sense.
Jimmy. Oh, fucking hell.
Oh my God.
See you guys next week. Thanks for joining.
Jesus H. Christ. Oh.